Say hello to Google's new supersized smartphone, the Nexus 6P. Replacing the Nexus 6 from 2014, the Nexus 6P builds on its predecessor in a number of ways, chiefly thanks to a different manufacturer being at its helm. The original 6 was made by Motorola, but this time Google's teamed up with Huawei for the Nexus 6P. Prices start at £449 for the 32GB model, but if you're willing to pay more you can also get hold of a 64GB at £499 or 128GB at £579 version in either black, silver or white. Design. The Nexus 6P is Google's first all-metal smartphone, taking the Nexus range properly into the premium tier. It looks and feels like a solid piece of kit, while also being narrower and thinner than its predecessor. That makes it easier to handle, but we reckon you'll still want to employ both mitts when it comes to typing. There is one slight negative point on the Nexus 6P, and that's found round the back. The camera, flash and laser autofocus are found in a somewhat ugly black bar, which slightly protrudes from the rear of the handset. It's a design choice which detracts from the overall premium appeal of the handset. It's not a huge issue, but it's certainly an odd inclusion. There's a rear-mounted fingerprint scanner too, which lets you unlock the handset, use Android Pay in stores and pay for purchases in the Play Store. Display. There's a 5.7-inch QHD AMOLED display bolted onto the front of the Nexus 6P, providing an excellent viewing experience. Colors are bright, text sharp and videos look fantastic. You'll be able to enjoy your movies and games on the 6P without issue. It's also protected by Gorilla Glass 4, hopefully saving the more clumsy among you if you end up dropping your phone. Camera. Google has taken Sony's 12.3MP camera and shoved it inside the Nexus 6P, with big pixels allowing it to suck in as much light as possible and a laser autofocus for crisp, clear images. The larger pixel size means better low-light performance, and Google's claiming it outdoes the iPhone 6s Plus in darker scenes. We didn't get a chance to fully test it out during our hands-on time, but the autofocus is impressively quick and on the whole our shots looked pretty good. Interface and performance. Another sweet feature with the Nexus 6P is the fact it's running Android 6.0 Marshmallow, Google's latest version of its operating system. With it you get improved Google Now functionality, fingerprint scanning smarts, better battery life and Now on Tap, a sort of mini Google Now for within apps which can be accessed by holding the home key. It all runs superbly well too, with a powerful Snapdragon 810 processor, 3GB of RAM and Adreno 430 GPU running the show. In short, it'll take anything you throw at it in its stride. Early verdict. The Nexus 6P looks to be an excellent smartphone with a solid design, strong feature set and a price which still makes it tempting for those looking for a top-of-the-range phone with a larger screen. A question mark over the rear camera design, and the sheer size of the handset may not sell it to some, but it looks to be one of the top phones of the year.